In my opinion, this is the best online business for beginners to get started with in 2021 and beyond. What is going on, guys? Welcome to the channel. If you're new here, my name is Dane, and on this channel I talk all about online entrepreneurship and just lifestyle in general. So if that kind of thing interests you, make sure you subscribe, drop a like on the video, and hit the notification bell so you know when I post new videos. You already saw what I said in the intro, but in today's video, in my opinion, I'm be going over the best online business for beginners to get started with in 2021 and beyond. Okay, so if you're familiar with my channel, you probably know what I'm going to be talking about in this video, but if you're brand new here, then this online business model is definitely going to come to you as a surprise. It's definitely something that you probably will. Maybe not, maybe you have, but most likely you have not heard of this online business model. It is to do with Amazon, but it's not FBA. So if you're familiar with FBA, it's not that. But I don't want to waste any more of your time. Let's just jump right into my computer. I'm going over what this business model is, my results from this business model over the past few months, and what separates it from the other online business models that you can get into, and how you can get started with it right now. So basically, simply speaking, I've now tried countless of other online business models over the past 4 years, including like dropshipping, Amazon FBA, social media marketing, blogging, and even like buying and selling Instagram accounts. Okay, I've done a lot of things and I've tried them all. And don't get me wrong, I've made a bit of money with them. But this business model that I'm talking about today has been by far the most simple and profitable online business model for me to date. And it's only been about 1.5 years since I started this online business model, and it's already blown away all of the others that I've already tried. Okay, so if that doesn't interest you, I don't know what to tell you, but this is definitely my favorite online business model. And for 2021, moving into it is absolutely perfect for a beginner. Not only that, but I enjoy doing it, and at the end of the day, it's very fulfilling. Okay, it's not just some business model that I'm doing to make money. I also like doing it. I enjoy doing it, and it's very easy to like. So if you're someone who likes online business models and making money, which you should, this pairs nicely with it because it is something that's very fulfilling and something that I personally enjoy doing. Okay, so here's my last 3 months with this business model. I'm gonna show you my screenshots from my income that I've earned from this business model, and if you're looking closely, you probably get an idea for what it is, because on this screenshots it actually shows some of the products that I'm selling, what they are. So if you have a good eye, you probably see what's on these. But anyways, let's go through the last 3 months, which were December, November, and October of 2020 for me. Okay, so this was October 2020, selling and doing this online business model through Amazon. Okay, and you can see I managed to pull in October 1st to 31st. You can see in the middle there beside the big total there, which is $10,543 in royalties from these products that I'm selling on Amazon. And no, it's not FBA. Okay, so that was October. This is November, $11,903.30. And this is all in US dollars. So you can see on the right there, there's a little drop down. It says USD for the currency. This was in November. And then last month was my biggest month to date. And this was December of 2020. You can see it's $19,127.26 total. Okay, so you can see earning well over $10,000 per month from this business model. And you got to take into account things like ad spend. For the most part, in December, I think I spent around $7,500 on advertising. So I did manage to pull in over $10,000 in profit, but don't get me wrong, you don't have to spend as much as I do on ads every single month. That's just what I spend, and that's what I'm able to pull in. But you could spend way less than that and still make a very good profit every single month from this business model. Those are my last 3 months. You can see October, November, December, over $10,000 in sales. And in October, I think I spent around $4,000 on ads, so around $6,000 total in profit. November, probably a little bit more, like $5,000 in ads, so around $6,000, $7,000 in profit there, and then over $10,000 profit in December. So what is this business model? As you can see on screen here, it is self-publishing books. Yes, books, paperback books, ebooks, audiobooks, through Amazon Kindle Direct Publishing and Audible ACX. Those screenshots that you just saw me show you are all from my paperbacks and my ebooks. So that's the orange one on the left there. It's called Amazon Kindle Direct Publishing, or KDP for short. And then Audible, it's a completely different income stream. I didn't show you any screenshots from there, but I do earn quite a bit of money from Audible on a monthly basis as well. So you can add that to the total of those total screenshots that I just showed you a moment ago. So Audible accounts for usually around 20 to 30% of my income every single month. And then KDP is around 65 to 70. There's a couple other platforms we publish through, but these are the big two. Okay, so that's the business model. Let's go into detail how it works, and I'll show you exactly how you can get started with it. Okay, self-publishing 101. Let's give you a quick run through of how the business model works and how we do it. how I do it and how I teach in some of my programs how to do it as well, okay? So first things first, we find keywords in a nonfiction niche. So nonfiction topics would be like self-help, business and money, those kind of things, okay? Not storybooks here, we're talking about nonfiction books. That's not only in demand, but also has potential for something that you're interested in, okay? And if you can't find anything that you're interested in when it comes to books, I find that very hard to believe. There's tons of topics in the nonfiction area that you can make very interesting books about and make lots of money from. Number 2 is build the foundation of the book, okay? So this is when we make the title, the outline, the description, and the cover all for our book. After that, we find and hire an expert ghostwriter in your niche, okay? So if you're writing a business and money niche, you find an expert ghostwriter who specializes in the keyword that falls under that niche you picked, and you get them to write and edit the book based off of your outline. You can also hire additional editors, proofreaders to go through it as well. But first step is finding a high quality expert ghostwriter in your niche and your keyword, okay? And yes, that means that we're not writing these books, okay? We're outsourcing the writing to other people to write them for us. And generally speaking, these books are upwards of 30,000 words. So we're getting someone else to write it for us. We don't have to do any of that work. We're just paying someone to do it and getting it done professionally for us, okay? So if you're not a writer, doesn't matter. You can still get into this business model. But if you are a writer, you can still do this business model and write your own books, okay? Either or, you can choose your route that best suits you. Fourth thing we do, once it's written, we format and get the book ready to be published. And then we go live on KDP, so Kindle Direct Publishing, and begin marketing and selling our ebook and our paperback book, okay? From there, we create an audiobook after that, and we add an additional income stream from audiobooks. And there's other platforms we can distribute our book onto as well that also make us some money, okay? So there's tons of different ways to make money with this business model, and it's very profitable, given that some of my books that I publish make me upwards of $1,000 per month. In that December month I just showed you, I earned well over $2,000 for my best-selling book in that single month, okay? So just think about having maybe 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 books all making that amount per month. Think about the potential for income and how much you can make from this online business model in 2021. And don't get me wrong, it is very simple to get started with. Even though there's a lot of steps here on screen, that's not nearly as many steps as it would take to get started with those other online business models I showed you. So this is perfect for someone who is a beginner and looking to get into online business for 2021 and beyond. So in terms of the different kinds of books that we make, there are 2 main types that I like to call long form books and DIY style books, okay? Long form books, top right there, are 25K words. They take longer to make than the DIY ones. They're around 3 to 4 weeks, sorry. They cost around $500 and they're focused on brand building. But to be honest with you, you need to have both of these in your portfolio, your publishing portfolio, I like to call it. Long form books are essential and they make you a lot of money consistently. And then the DIY style books are kind of trendy based books, so they make you money in trends. So it's nice to have both of these models going, what am I doing here? Both of these models going in your portfolio, so you have one that's trending and one that's staying consistent throughout the year, so you can make as much money out of your publishing business as possible, okay? You can see the difference there. DIY books are about half the length, 7K words, shorter to make, cost around $100 and up, and they're focused on making money and generating cash flow, okay? So pairing the two together is just the ultimate force when it comes to publishing books. In my opinion, this is what I've done since day one, and it's been the best strategy for me that I've implemented into my publishing business, okay? Those are the 2 different types, 25K words, 7K words or more, and they just differentiate in that way. So what makes this business model different than the others, all right? The others being FBA, dropshipping, social media marketing. In this business model, like some of these are gonna be similar to the other ones, but for the most part, a lot of these are specific to publishing, and that's just why I love it so much. You can outsource almost all of the tasks and speed up the overall process, which is similar to other online business models for sure. But when it comes to publishing, you can outsource almost everything and just kind of be the person on top watching the whole process take place as you manage everyone in your business. No other online business model offers the opportunity to compound your income and grow bigger and bigger over time, okay? And what I mean by this is once you publish a book on, say, Amazon or Audible, it's on there forever, okay? It's gonna sell forever. So the more books you publish, the bigger your portfolio gets, and the more money you can make, and it just compounds over time. So that's why I like this business model so much, is because the opportunity for compounding your income is so strong. If you can publish, say, a book every single month, it's 12 bucks a year, 24 in 2 years. It just keeps growing over time. And if you're publishing high quality books, your income is just going to go up, 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 and up. And there's really no ceiling to what you can earn. The more you do, the easier it gets. It's the same with everything else. But publishing, I found this extremely relevant. As I've published more and more books, I get quicker, better, and they become higher quality. And I've just become way better. And only in about a year's time this has happened. And for every one book you create, 3+ additional income streams are created minimum. Okay, so what I'm talking about there is a paperback version of your book, an ebook version of your book, and we can also make an audiobook version of our book. Meaning there's 3 different books making us money about one single book. Okay, ebook version, paperback version, audiobook, they're all selling in different streams and making you all that additional income. Okay, we're not just selling single paperbacks here, we're selling 3 different versions, and you can sell more. You can sell hardbacks as well. No inventory overhead costs. Okay, Amazon prints everything at their facility if it's to do with a paperback book. And when it comes to ebooks and audiobooks, those are just digital products. There's no inventory. When someone buys it, they get it delivered to them on their phone, their device, their laptop, iPad, whatever. Paperback books, if someone orders a paperback book from Amazon, Amazon prints it that day at their facility, or maybe the next day at their facility, and ships it to the customer. There's no inventory, so you don't have to worry about that. That's what separates it from FBA so much, because in FBA, fulfillment by Amazon, you have to order physical products, have them stored as inventory in an Amazon facility, and then ship them out. And that you have a lot of overhead costs with that. But when it comes to publishing, there's no overhead. They print it there, ship it to the customer when they order it. Finally, there's no dealing with shipping and angry customers. Amazon deals with the shipping, like I just said, and they deal with all the angry customers as well. When I say angry customers, don't get me wrong, you still have to deal with them if they're, say, emailing you or personally finding you on Facebook or something like that. But for the most part, Amazon's going to deal with those angry customers that have problems with like shipping and quality issues with their books that is on Amazon, who printed them at their facility, not you. So that is my favorite and my most suggested online business model for beginners in 2021, moving into any other month, even 2022, 2023, and so on. Publishing books are never gonna get old. And especially if we're moving into ebooks and audiobooks, we're just progressing into the future here. And whenever you make a book, you compounds on top of each other and you make more and more money off of them. Okay. So if you want to get started with publishing, there's a link down below this video. You can click it. It'll take you to a training. You can get in there and get started and learn some more things about publishing, because I can only talk about so much in a YouTube video. So if you want to learn more, it's all down below there. Click there, sign up, and you'll begin your publishing journey. And it's 100% free. Okay. So that is pretty much it. Lots of people always ask me why you always talk about the pros, and there are some cons too when it comes to publishing. I'm not going to be lying to you or anything like that. It does take some time to get in there. You're not going to make money overnight with this business model. That's not what I'm trying to say here. When it comes to self-publishing books, it is a marathon, not a sprint. Okay, you got to look ahead 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 months down the line and see where you're going to be. No online business is easy. It's definitely going to take some investment in the beginning. But trust me, from what I've experienced from any of the other online business models, publishing has been the most straightforward, simple, and paint-by-numbers business model I've ever gotten into when it comes to online business. And if you can think ahead down the line, investing now for your future, publishing is definitely the best online business model, in my opinion, for beginners in 2021. So anyways, that's it for this video. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If you liked it, drop a like on the video, hit subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you know when I post new videos. Try to post new videos every single week. Like I said, if you want to get learning about publishing right now, click the link down in the description below, 100% free, and you can get going with your publishing journey. Okay. So anyways, that's it for this one. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.